Here we go. What we built up to for all 15 of my reviews. The film we built up to. This is going to be a long ass video. We got 10 pages of notes. I thought this was more film. There's many pages we can muster up. Let's collect as many notes, make the biggest one, big ass video. So it's 10 pages of notes, as you can see there. 10 pages to double sided, by the way, so technically it's only 5, but shut that off so I can do the video. Okay. So it's Freddy vs. Jason. Came out in 2003. It's a slasher and thriller film, and it's an hour and 38 minutes long. Let me just say this now. It's the best. And also in this video I'll be giving, I believe, what franchise is better and who won the overall movie fight. Before I just wake up. This is it. This is the end of the Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th reviews until the remakes in October. So basically I'm reviewing the remakes in the 33 Days of Halloween, which starts on the 31st September and ends on the 1st of November. Daily horror reviews only. And also the thing is, as well, I know I keep discussing other things, I should get on with it before we'll do a minute in and I've got all this shit. But today's review also is Edward Scissorhands, so we'll be writing the notes and reviewing that today as well. This is it. Oh no, we've read that. We see human Freddy murdered making equipment with narration, and we see this kid get murdered. And then we see the parents burn the house because he was freed. The first time actually seeing them burn the house down with Freddy, and we then see close up of Freddy's face. Still with narration, we hear, don't put a human. We hear Freddy's been forgotten by Elm Street. Also, there's a kill montage, so every kill in the franchise of the original Nightmare on Elm Streets are shown on the side. You know what that noise was, sorry. We see all the people who survived at least one movie kill Freddy. Freddy looked deep in the crevices of hell and he found Jason. Freddy's going to use Jason to make the Elm Street kids remember his name. We then see this girl Heather go for a skin dip and Jason chases her when she gets out and stabs her. And it's Freddy though, cause it's Freddy's narration because it keeps showing all these different forms. So we get we see his mum, and he turns into his mum, Freddy did. And then Jason wakes up and heads to Elm Street. Obviously, you don't know his mum was the reason why he murdered everyone. She told him what to do. Then now we're on page 2, so I've got a bit of cold. But page 2 leads into rock music. There's a really good music in my opinion, and a bloody title card. Literally not so it's Freddy slashing them, and all the flesh breaks up into pieces. Which is really cool. Jason heads to Elm Street. POV shot of Jason going to house. Heads. 3 girls are in this house at the time. Laurie, Kia, Obsessed, also starred in Timbaland's song The Way We Are. I like that song, and she's in this as Kia, and she's also in that David Guetta song. Like a singing career, she does. Her ex we'll meet him later as well, and Gib is a smoker. Gib's boyfriend is Trey. He's a bit of a dick. He brings beers and friend Blake. So I want to hook Blake up with Laurie. Her ex will meet him later. I said that. Kia tries to hook up Blake with Laurie. Kia tries to hook. Oh, I read that already. The power cuts as as Trey and Gib head to have sex. We see POV of someone watching them having sex. Blake then scares Laurie and Kia when he says his back door is shut. You know who already's coming up. And Gib heads to have after sex shower, and Jason pays douchebag a visit. He stabs Trey multiple times in the back and folds the bed up, killing him instantly. Gib finishes her after sex shower to step in blood, and they all vacate the area. Cop discusses Freddy, and the sheriff quickly shuts that shit down. Then they take Gib, Laurie, Kia and Blake to a station. Laurie is the only one that's the person not to leave. Then he has a dream. Laurie falls asleep but says Freddy's name, and she gets a dream. We see blood, footsteps, kids missing pictures follow her as she moves, and we see a little girl who died at the beginning, but she's missing her eyes. We see where I can't read that, so let's get that. Oh, Western Hills Asylum. We see Will's, Laurie's ex, getting angry at guards. Also, accidentally skipped Blake and his dad dying. Will, yeah, because Blake and his dad die. Because basically, dad gets his head cut off, and Blake gets just slashed off screen. Okay. Mark heads to get keys by annoying the guard. Mark was tranquilised but got the key. They escape. We see high school, and he says, Freddy's coming. Mark goes all crazy at Laurie. They sought to get her drunk. As Jason makes it to the party, Tori is in the party, and Kia. And then we meet a pretty new specimen called Lindemann. Lindemann is the nerd. Oh yeah. They get the nerd drunk in this drinking game. We see Stoner, Freeberg. We see the guy's birthday jock, Shaq. Freeberg talks about Trey's death as Gib approaches him because they're on a date. Will meets up with Laurie after Western Hills. Gib passes out and Freddy Dream happens, and a raver starts to try and rape her. Don't worry, Jason doesn't like that and kills both of them with an impalement. Then we see Jason twists this jock's head and the opposite way, and then Shaq runs, but it's too late. Jason lights his machete through some fire, and it stabs impales Shaq. Freeberg, Laurie, then he goes on a raver massacre, but Freeberg, Laurie, Will, Kia and Lindemann all escape, and Mark, because of Mark's man, head off with cop stubs from before Ken to the party. We see Mark dream about his brother killing himself in bar, and Freddy is the brother, and his blood starts pinning into Mark's foot. Will and gang pull up, he's fallen asleep. Freddy sets Mark on fire, and Mark dies when claw marks start to appear on his face. The burning is message from Freddy. It says Freddy's back. They head to Hill Valley to get Wake-Aid, but Jason's there too. Security guard gets crushed by Jason when he breaks down the door. Freeberg getting stoned and sees drug slug. I'm gonna call it a drug slug. we see in possesses Freeburg. We see all coma patients talk to Freeburg as well in the process. Freeburg tips out all Wakeade. Jason electrocutes himself and then grabs the cop Stubbs, which kills Stubbs. Lindemann run. Oh yeah, he stabbed him with a flap-hole type thing, and then Lindemann pegged it one. So it's a long video, guys. I'm so sorry it's a long video. Freeburg Freddy, I'm going to call it Freeburg Freddy, gets a load of tranquilizers, and after he entered all the Wakeade, then we get first Freddy versus Jason standoff. Freddy tranquilizes Jason in retaliation. Jason in retaliation kills Freeburg in half with a machete. Jason is now in Freddy's world and he gets beaten to a pulp. He plays pinball with Jason, and then the water became a scary factor for him. I don't know when. He walked through sea, which is why that part's a bit down, but I'm not going to rate it lower than. They head to Current Crystal Lake. Jason puts body into closet. Well, this is a dream sentence. And then Laurie heads into the dream world as well. We see kids from Jason as the counsellors weren't busy having sex. It's Freddy with dead body. Yep, brilliant. He is now a necrophiliac. Jason starts to drown Laurie. Sees Jason fall. And if Freddy starts to get drowned, Jason starts to drown. Laurie sees Jason fall. Then Freddy pulls him underwater. Key gives mouth to mouth and it wakes him up. Now he falls down. He makes the truck turn. Freddy then jumps at Laurie as he's angry because they've saved Jason. He teleports Laurie to Elm Street House to watch what happened. The gang recover and take Laurie's body to the shack that they had at the final. Freddy was the one that killed Laurie's mum. Jason approaches Crystal Lake. Freddy starts to slice Laurie. Jason gets into cabin, slices Will and starts to burn cabin because he knocks over a pack of that gasoline and they set fire. Jason hits Kia to the wall, not the kill one, but yeah, it went. And then Freddy starts to try and have sex. Basically, he says some baby remarks, but Freddy then, I read that. Lindemann hits Jason with a flagpole and gets hit onto an exposed bit of metal, which went right into his chest. And Laurie wakes up and brings Freddy back when she gets alarmed, her alarm burnt in real life. As the final showdown then ensues, with the famous breathing, like for a bit. I don't know where it went. It didn't return. Laurie and Will escape as Jason puts Freddy through. There's some really cool moments in this fight where Jason puts Freddy through the window, starts dragging him across the window, and the also goes, like that, and his face is there, gets beaten up. Metal starts and the final showdown happens as well. Lindemann bleeds out and dies. Freddy then heads for Laurie after getting chucked through a roof. Kia mocks Freddy, saying he's a bit of a neck-philiac and a paedophile and stuff like that. But Jason gets bored and hits her against a tree, killing her instantly. As Will and Laurie head for the boat, Freddy and Jason continue to fight. Freddy sees air canisters, the so he just starts yeeting them and it hits Jason. Then Freddy impales Jason with metal rods and throws a massive bowl type thing at him, and he still doesn't do shit. But he does not get hurt, and he actually sorts himself out. But then Freddy falls down when it echoes, and the final scene at the docks ensues. this is the this is the part where it's an actual fight. So we got a cut with Jason. Freddy stabs Jason in the eyes at the one point. He gets a machete and starts attacking him. They use their own weapons. Jason rips Freddy's arm off as Freddy stabs him with his machete. They're blowing up bridge in the same frame. So Will and Laurie are actually blowing up the bridge. Will and Laurie actually blow the bridge up now. They survive by getting them wall, but Freddy survives and heads for the survivors. Jason impales him with his finger gloves and falls back down into the water, both dead. But no, Laurie then uses his "My world now, bitch" on Freddy. She beheads Freddy. We see Jason body sink as Laurie throws his machete down there with him. Will and Laurie head off. We see, this is the final verdict, by the way. We see sun is out, smoke is still on the lake, and Jason is alive with a machete in one hand and Freddy's head in another hand. But Freddy's still alive because he winks at us. So I gave this film a 10 out of 10. I really did love it. I loved the camera angles. I liked the rock music. The only thing I didn't like was the shakiness and the throwing around. But other than that, I'm not gonna take it down for that. Who won, Freddy or Jason? I tipped Jason. I think Jason personally won because if you think of it, if Freddy would have won, even if Freddy survived, it doesn't mean he won. I think Jason won because his body is still fully intact. Freddy is just the head now at this point. So I gave Jason the win. And I said the overall franchise, I looked at my previous ratings at the beginning. I'm going to go through them. This is a long ass video, I'm so sorry guys. Friday Part 5 gave a 4.5. Friday Part 6 I gave a 2. Friday Part 7 I gave a 10. Friday Part 8 I gave a 3.5. And other ones, I can't be asked to go back and read them because it's already long enough. I don't want to bore you. But I gave Friday the 13th the higher the box to say it's a more superior franchise. We'll just see about the remakes though. The remakes won't classify for any of this previous stuff. This is the original trilogy. Yeah, that's my review on Freddy vs Jason. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please do smash the like button. Today I'm reviewing Edward Scissorhands. Yeah, this is yesterday's review, but I just had an issue because it's a long ass video and I wanted this sort of free time when no one's making noise. Edward Scissorhands is next video. Bye bye.